got this one. And where is my other phone? Anyway, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another Talk to Me Tuesday. Um, I don't think I even put a title on the video, but I want to say everything's good here. Sorry, guys, I'm setting up a new setup. It's gonna look all the same right there on TikTok, but over here on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, things are looking a little different. This may or may not be a permanent setup, but you know, we shall see. We shall see. Welcome to another Talk to Me Tuesday. Let me grab my other phone. I thought I had it all right by my side, but apparently I do not. So let me just set up something right here on this laptop. I try to connect TikTok on here too, so I can have it connected to everything, but apparently that is not the case. So just want to check the stream on my phone to make sure everything's coming through good. Chat and chat. Alright, let me go to YouTube real quick and we'll see what's going on. So in the meantime, I'll go ahead and kind of introduce today's topic, what it is that I want to touch on, what I want us to talk about. Today's topic is, I guess, which one are you? It's taking initiative versus strong follow through. I know that, you know, some people are really good self-starters, really good at taking initiative in order to start something or a project or something that they want to get on or get out there. And then you got other people who are kind of weak and they take an initiative start of things, but if they ever actually get started, that they are the type of people that see things through to the end. And so since I found this is applicable to me in some way, shape, or form, and I do want to discuss that and get into that a little bit, but I wanted to also chat with you guys, see what's going on. Who we got? Liz, appreciate you coming through. Cap, appreciate you coming through. All right, guys, listen up. I mean, okay, my bad. I was just checking to make sure that stream is working good over here on YouTube. All right, cool. Ang, what's going on? Appreciate you coming through. So today's topic. Today we are talking about which one of you. Are you a type of person that either A, takes initiative, B, the type of person that has a really strong follow through, or maybe you both? I mean, I feel like those are more the anomalies, the people that make up in their mind what it is that they want to do, see it, start on it, see it through into the very end, accomplish it, and then we introduce with some great things, you know, here in the world. I myself fall into one of these categories, but I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you guys. Which one are you? Are you a self-starter kind of person? Is taking initiative something that you find easy to do? Is taking initiative something that you find hard to do? And on the back end of that, maybe taking initiative ain't really your thing, but what you are good at is if you do start something, you're gonna make sure that you see it through to the end. I want to know, you guys. Let me know down there in the comments. Let me know in the chat. Let me know what. My bad, y'all. I ain't mean to press that in the play. I just wanted to see if it was coming through on all the other social medias that I got going on right now. So, Caleb, yo, appreciate you coming through, hanging out with me for a little bit. Today's topic is, which one are you? I want to know, are you the type of person that takes initiative, or is that something that you struggle with? If so, tell me why. And then secondly, are you the type of person on the back end that if you don't take initiative, that if somebody is to come along, give you a little bit of motivation, give you a little nudge, or something like that, then because of that nudge, you then are able to get started. And once you start something, you're just the type of person that sees it through to the end. So you're the type of person that once you start, you see it through to the end, or you're a person that struggles with starting in the first place. Let me know down there in the comments. I want to know about you. And in the meantime, while I'm waiting to get some of those comments, just checking to see. I hope it is working right here on the new streaming setup that I got over here. It's looking the same on TikTok. Y'all wouldn't see this, but if it's on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook, which I actually want to check those too, just to make sure that they're working properly. But in the meantime, I'll speak on myself, right? So between taking initiative, between being a person that takes initiative and being a person that hesitates with taking initiative and seeing something through all the way into the end, though, if they do start, maybe that's the reason that they hesitate, because if they do start something, they feel like they got to see it all the way through to the end. And I feel like there are these two types of people, right? Me personally, I feel as though I fall into the taking initiative part. I am definitely the guy who takes initiative on something when I got like a good idea or something I want to try, or I come across some new or good information. You know, I'm that guy like, oh, that's true? Alright, time to switch it up like right away. For instance, something random, but it's happened over the weekend. I want to say Sunday, between Sunday and Monday over the holiday, we had a little get together. Me and a friend of mine, we got together and our families kind of, hung out for a little bit, ate some barbecue, chill out. And the day before, we went to do a little shopping. We got some food and stuff. We got some barbecue sauce. And I was a little reluctant because I'm like, man, I know this particular brand of barbecue sauce has high fructose corn syrup, right? I can't tell you the makeup of high fructose corn syrup other than the fact that it's supposed to be some sweet and it's a syrup that's derived from corn. Alright, so the thing about this that I learned Sunday, the thing that I learned about this Sunday was that supposedly, Chris, appreciate you coming through, and anybody else, man, Pac-Man, thank you for coming through, hanging out with me. Be sure to let me know if you're a self-starter, if you're the type of person to take initiative, or you're the type of person who just has a strong follow-through. Let me know in the comments down below. So, the video I came across was telling me about high fructose corn syrup, about how it's like not really good for you, and in the sense that it specifically supposedly affects, like, I think it's your mitochondria or something like that in a negative way, and something about how like this type of stuff stays inside of your body for like a long period of time even after you stop eating it. And so because I found that information out, I was like, see, I already was hesitant about eating stuff that had high fructose corn syrup in it. And so what did I do? Next morning, I went out, got completely new barbecue sauce that I ain't never tried before, all for the sole purpose of getting some new information and then trying to take initiative on it quickly. Now, the part where I tend to fall short at is where I want to find out, which one do you guys fall into, is the follow through. I don't think my follow through game is as strong as it ought to be. And I don't like that. I would like to have a strong follow through game. I would like to start something and finish it without deviating at any point in time, right? For instance, who's that? Brown, whatever, something like that. Appreciate you for joining. Not the whatever part, but invite Browning to join the line. Yeah, no, you're welcome to join. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's just popping up there just to show me, but the part that I was saying again that I don't like is that, my follow through game ain't as strong as I like it to be. There's times where, I'll start exercising. I'll be going, a few days, and then the desire to be lax, the desire to not follow through, desire to just be like, nobody's paying attention, nobody's watching. You can stop. You can miss a day. You can skip a day. And then on the back end, the bad part about that is I'm also really critical of myself. So when I do fall short in those areas, when I don't say, when I don't follow through on what it is that I kind of make up in my mind to do, then I'm like, man, like, dang, like you're stupid, like you're dumb, like, man, see, you don't never follow through, you never finish anything that you're starting, you're trying to accomplish in life. And that's not the case with everything, but it's the case a lot of times. And so that's why I'm posing the question to you guys. I want to find out from y'all. I mean, are you the type of person that's really good at taking initiative? Like if you find out, hey, I gained 20 pounds, I'm about to hit the gym immediately. Matter of fact, I'm starting doing the exercise and push-ups tonight. Are you that guy? Or are you the, dang, I just gained 20 pounds. I should probably do something about that. Man, but I just don't feel like going to the gym. And then you never start. But if somebody got you in the gym, then you would be the type of person that's like, yeah, nah, I'm seeing this through to the end. There's no way you can stop me now because I already started this thing. Hoping that's something good. Alright, a gift badge, cool. That's great. So, but yeah, guys, let me know. I want to know. What was that? Probe Jello? That's a funny name. Appreciate you coming through. And Zeke, appreciate you coming through, hanging out. So what we talking about here, guys, is are you the type of person to have a strong initiative where it's easy for you to start something? Or are you the type of person who has a weak initiative and then later on you start, if somebody nudges you, somebody pushes you, then you're like, well, I started, so I'm going to finish. I was just describing me, myself, and how I don't really need anybody to start me because, I don't know, I think that kind of came from like nobody's been there to start me. And I feel like you either fall into one or two camps if nobody's motivating you personally. You either fall into one or two camps where you like become lackadaisical about life and you never do anything, or you say, bump it. If ain't nobody coming to my rescue, I'm coming and I'm gonna show up and I'm gonna persevere and I'm gonna make it happen. And so I come from more so that kind of camp. It's just that it's a little bit more difficult for me personally. It's a little more difficult for me personally to follow through and see it to the end. I'll start a plan. It'd be a good plan. Man, this is solid, man. In a few years, if you follow this plan, James, you'll be fine. Everything will work out great. And then somewhere along the road, I don't know, I fall short. I fall off the wagon. And most of the time, maybe nobody knows. Most of the time, maybe nobody's listening. But because of that, it's easy for me to just not follow through on what it is that I said. It's not that I want somebody to micromanage me and things like that. I know for the most part, I'm responsible for me. But I do think that exhortation and encouragement is a very important, prominent thing that people need. And so because of that, that's kind of the guy that I am. I love to be the guy who's encouraging. I love to be the guy who motivates you. I love to be the guy who pushes you. I love to be the guy who's going to tell you the truth, the guy that's going to lead you in the right direction. Why? Because those are things that I know and believe that I need personally, and nobody may ever specifically show up to do or be that person for me. But if it's one thing that I'm going to do, regardless of that, because at the end of the day, I believe that your treasures will be given to you in heaven by God. If I don't get any flowers here, that is what it is. But I do want to be the guy that encourages people to persevere, to not give up, to go beyond. plus ultra. No. And that's kind of the whole premise behind this whole Talk to Me Tuesdays in the first place, right? Not just so I can rant on the internet, because I mean that's cool. I can rant. That is what it is. But so that people can have a place, a community where we can come to, we can talk about life, chop it up about how we are as individuals, and grow, be better. If one person grow from this, then hey, that was better than none. That was all worth it for me, being on the internet and just chatting. But if two, that's even better. If 200, wow, that's amazing. What if we get 2,000? What if 2 million people learn something and grow something here? You know what I mean? And so from that reason and those purposes alone, that's why I'm here. Pro, appreciate the like. I think I saw a bunch of likes up there, man. I'm sorry. That's me ranting. Back to work. The show. Just got the #1 gifter badge. Jamie. Hey, Jamie, appreciate you. Yeah. So, yeah, guys, that's the MO. That's the motive. That's what's happening right here on this side of town. But again, it's not something that I'm specifically wanting or making about me. I want to hear about you guys. Are you a take initiative kind of person? Don't be afraid. Let me know. Tell me down in the comments. It's better to be the type of person that's bold and willing to speak instead of just being a person in the background. That don't gotta be you. Maybe it's been you for a long time. Maybe it'll be you tomorrow. But today you don't gotta be that person. You can actually, speak up. Let me know. Let me know what's happening in your world. Let me know what's happening on your side of town. Are you an initiative-taking kind of person? Or are you the type of person who needs a little bit of push and then that's it? Training wheels coming off. I'm kickstarting, pedaling the bike, going all the way to the end of the race, to the finish line. If that's you, that's cool. I want to hear about that. But let me know why. Let me know why you're that type of person. Eventually, I want to try to have it where I connect people into these lives and just kind of get. You having fun, baby? Get people into these lives, for conversation's sake. I think it's a little bit more better when you can bounce ideas off of people verbally. Honestly, I ain't even figured that much out about how to do this. A lot of times I just be getting on here and pressing live because, hey, it's that time. It's Tuesday. I said I'm gonna be here. This is week 8. I don't think I missed a week so far. But it's week 8 and we here. Talk to me, babe. But yeah, no, I'm just interested in finding out more in regards to if this is something that's relatable to other people that are out there. Are you the type of person that's struggling and needs a little bit of motivation so that you can push forward? Are you the type of person who's struggling with, after you take initiative, with continuing and carrying on? And I wish that there was an even balance of both in my life with everything. There are always some things, but I don't know. I'm just trying to grow. I'm trying to get better and be better as a person. And I'm also not that guy who's ashamed to let the truth be out there and be spoken so that other people can hear and potentially, grow from something that might be shared here. You never know. That one little thought that you got festering in your mind right now that you're thinking about putting down in the comments, but you're hesitating to do it, that might be the one thing that somebody else might need. Maybe even me. Hey, you never know. But it all starts with us speaking up, saying stuff. Pro, appreciate that like. Carson, I think Carson, appreciate you coming through. So yeah, that's what we talking about here. I got a little bit more time. Let's chop it up. Let me know. It starts with one word answers. I'm a #1. I'm a #2. Either I'm a really strong starter. I take initiative easily and quickly. I don't need nobody to motivate me for that. Or are you the type of person that needs the motivation first, but on the back end, once somebody gives you even the slightest little bit of a push, you can just keep going and carry on to the end. Me, I'm more of a number one guy.
Oh, wait.
It's not hard for me to take initiative, you know. If it's something that like I sincere in my heart to do, like I just gotta feel it and then it's bang. Hey, let's go do it. Let's not even sugarcoat it. Let's not pretend. Let's not act like it ain't there. Let's act like you don't know. Let's go, James. It's game time. And then on the back end is where I tend to fall short. And I'm not saying that or sharing this with you because I'm looking for pity. You know, because if you guys, whoever listens or listening to this, never heard it or never comment or never say anything, that's still gonna be the case, and I'm still gonna try to persevere regardless of anything. So, sharing this out of a sense of vulnerability, so that you know people can feel confident in being vulnerable. You know, life ain't all about pushing through and persevering and being tough. There's a time for everything, like the Bible says. And so there's a time, you know, to be bold and to be strong and to not crack. And then there's a time to be weak. It's time to be vulnerable and, you know, let your hair, the hair that I don't get down, you know what I mean? And I'm just taking the time to do that. I just thought today that this would be a good thing to discuss, that people might be interested in, you know, saying what's what. You know, are you bold enough? Are you unashamed enough to say that when it comes to taking initiative, that you struggle with taking initiative? Are you bold enough and strong enough to say when it comes to following through, I struggle with that? Or is it vice versa? Either one of those, I want to know about you. That goes for who is that? Who is that? Hungry Pro, you know, feel free to let me know. Kaylin, you know, James. I'm seeing all y'all come through, you know, hey, I'm here. I'm trying to hear from you. You know, let me know. The comments section is right there. It's wide open. It's waiting for you. Feel free to drop some insight down there. Let me know. Let's get the conversation going. This is Talk to Me Tuesday, which means that you got to do some talking too. You know, talk to me. I talk to you. We talk back. You know, when I move, you move. You know. So yeah, we chilling here. We waiting. Fat Man had came through. Cool editor came through. Who was that? Fisher, Cam Burn, something like that. That's what it looked like. Came through. You know, hey, don't come through and not say nothing. At the very least, you can say hi. But if you don't say that, if you want to say something more, hey, answer the question. You know what I mean? Tell me, are you an initiative taker? Do you lack initiative and need a little bit of motivation? See, if that's the case, then maybe we can help each other. But if that's not, you know, you can come back next week. You can answer last week's questions the week after. You know what I mean? I'm not that guy that's gonna be like, hey, we can't talk about that. You know? But that's just what it is over here on my end. I'm just chilling right here, guys. It's me, my baby boy. He playing a game over there on the sidelines, enjoying himself. Wifey's gonna be coming home in a little bit. And yeah, I mean, if y'all can see the new setup over here on YouTube, I see it's working on YouTube, but what I don't know is if it's working on Instagram or Facebook or something like that. So if anybody's on there and you can see that, let me know. Let me know. I need to know if I need to continue to set up a separate stream for that until this works correctly or not. So let me see. Close. In the meantime, drop a like. Let me know in the comments. Are you a self starter? Are you good at taking initiative? Are you bad at taking initiative? When it's something that you know that you need to do, you ought to do, you want to do, are you good at taking initiative? Or you suck at that stuff, you know? Hey, just keep it real, keep it a buck, put it down in the comments, you know what I mean? You can put the question mark, be like, I'm trying to be a little bit Rey Mysterio, mysterious over here. That is what it is, that's cool. But, um, just trying to hear from y'all, see what's going on. Praise God in public. That is always a great thing. Praise God in public. Appreciate you coming through. Darwin Watkins, appreciate you for coming through and spending a little time. Even if it's seconds, you know what I mean? Just shouting out everybody who took some time to come through. Is that potato? That look like potato. Duck. Yeah. That's what it looked like. I like I don't know ducks. I ate duck. I don't know. But I had potatoes. Potatoes are fire. You know what I mean? But that has nothing to do with anything. What was that? Darwin came back. Welcome back, Darwin. All right, you can answer this question, man. Let me know. Let me know. Are you an initiative taker, or is it something that you struggle with? You know, you let me know down there in the comments. I was trying to see if this live is working on Instagram. I don't think it is. I think I'm gonna have to reset this thing up that I got. But yeah, so that's just where we at so far. You know, I was telling everybody, hey, I'm not good at follow through. My follow through game. If I had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, I don't know. It's like a 5, 6. If I'm being nice to myself, I take an initiative game, starting up, taking initiative. I don't know. I'll probably give myself more of a let's say a 7.5. I want to say 8, but I feel like that's, I don't know. I just hate to rate myself more highly than I need to be. But, ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, women, children, and all of the above, we have come to the roundabout of the hour. It is 7 o'clock. And, you know, I don't think we're going to get any comments here just at the moment. Is what it is. Such is life. But you live with whatever happens in life and you move on. I do appreciate any and everybody who came through to spend a little bit of time with your boy here today. That is always appreciated. Much obliged. Thank you guys so much for coming through. This is, again, your boy, James, a.k.a. back, and he's out for the night. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Have a good one. Peace. Right, baby? Say peace.
Oh no.
Oh, no. Never mind.
I know my back.
Your back is itching? I got you, my baby.
Oh, this
All right, y'all. I'm out. Peace.
Uh-oh.